Allison. I'm your social worker today. How about you tell me about why you're here?
I've been having issues with social isolation. Just like with anxiety, going out of my house and seeing people.
What does social isolation look like to you?
Staying at home, just being overwhelmed. So feeling like being unable to leave the house.
Just taking some notes on this so you understand what we're talking about. Okay, so you want to work on this social isolation? And you think you're ready to start working on it? What kind of ideas do you have about working on it? Have you tried anything yet?
Just like going out of the house a little bit, aside from work and stuff.
And with work, it just doesn't feel like enough socialness for you?
No, I work alone, so just seeing them.
Okay. So you're wanting to work on that social isolation. You feel like your anxiety is getting in the way, and that work doesn't give you the socialness you need in your life. Is that right? Okay. So I have this whiteboard here where I'm going to have you draw some circles on it. Just however many. Maybe a couple more. Okay, and inside those circles, I'm going to have you write some ideas that you might have on helping with your social isolation. Some things you think you could do that will help you be more social. You want to just write some of those ideas. And these could be things that you've tried or things that you've heard work. Just however many, you don't have to fill them all in. Can't think of anything else, that's fine too. Okay. So, reaching out to friends, is that something you've done before that has helped? And why does that seem hard to you?
Just in general, like, I assume people are always busy, or, I don't know, I've just been used to being alone,
Okay.
so,
Okay, and what do you think the pros of it could be?
having fun conversations and getting out of the house.
Okay, and then what about being social once a week or having one person over? Does that seem something that would be easy to change in your lifestyle?
Yeah.
What do you think the pros of it can be?
I think it's the same thing as reaching out to friends, just like getting used to being around people a little bit and having like a small kind of friend group slowly.
And I noticed you put having just one person over. Was there a reason for that?
I can't like handle more than one person at a time right now, and it has to be like someone I'm comfortable with.
Okay, so I'm hearing that just having you want interaction, but having just maybe one-on-one time is easier for you. Okay. Can I go ahead and add something to your bubble? I think this is something that might help for you, but maybe family could be a good source of social interaction for you. Do you see any pros or cons of that?
just like maybe building a better relationship and
Yeah. Or do you feel like you don't have a great family relationship? Yeah. What does a good family relationship look like to you?
like spending time and having actual conversations.
Okay. Out of these three, which one do you think would be the easiest for you to do?
Being social once a week.
You think that one would be the easiest?
Mm-hmm.
Which one looks like the hardest?
Reaching out to friends.
Hardest. Why is that the hardest for you?
I just get drained by people very easily, so I just don't.
You want to, but it could be hard to be around lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is the easiest, how would you get that started? What steps do you think you need to take to get it started?
I'm just asking, like, I only have 2 people I really hang out with, so asking one of them to come over, or me go over to your house.
And do you have a day of the week that works like best for you that might be easiest to do that on? Like maybe have a set day?
Sunday.
And would this be something you'd like want to plan or have plans with it, or just have it just kind of be like a free?
It would have to be last minute. If it's planned, then I cancel.
Okay. Tell me more about that. Why?
Because like, well, depending on the person, I would just think about it all week and then get nervous about being awkward, I guess.
Yeah.
And so, depending on the person, it has to be like last minute with that.
So that you're not overthinking it for that week for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I maybe give you a little bit of advice on that? Maybe communicate with the person that, like when you're having those anxious thoughts throughout the week, that maybe like whatever they are, like maybe they didn't want to hang out, maybe this is stressful for them too, maybe communicate with that person if you trust them, and maybe that can make that once a week easier, because I know some people do have to plan, you know. On a scale from 1 to 10, how capable do you think you are of making this change?
Like an 8.
Like an 8. And why aren't you a 10? What's keeping you from being a 10?
I think just being tired by my lifestyle.
Okay, so 8's a good number. What do you think makes you an 8 and not like a 3 on this scale? What progress do you feel you have that makes you that ready?
Just getting better at lowering anxiety.
Mm-hmm. And this is something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just recap this. So being social once a week feels the easiest to you, and reaching out to friends feels the hardest. Is the family thing just kind of in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of all that? Okay. And so we want to make the moves to getting more social, but just feeling a little anxious about it and a little drained and tired. Is that correct? Okay. So when do you think this is something you could start?
Maybe next week.
Is there things you think you would need to get that started? Like changes, other changes, or tools to help your anxiety?
Maybe just more relaxing. Maybe.
Like more time to yourself before you get ready for that? Is that what you mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So next week, so next Sunday then? You think so? That sounds like a good plan. I think next time that we meet, we should try and focus on your hardest and talk about that. And then talk about how that plan went for you and anything we need to change. How does that sound? Good? Okay. Nice meeting you, Haley. Thank you.